Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest internet radio station on the planet.
Even the other radio stations are tuning in.
Your choice, your music. Uchoiceradio.com.
Yo,
Envy.
what up?
What's good, man? How you doing?
Yeah, man, we getting by during this quarantine.
Fam, you out of breath. You just finished working out.
Yeah, I told you.
I've been trying to have this phone conversation with my guy Envy for about 2 days. I think the first day I had a really bad headache because I stayed up all night trying to get things right with his radio station. Then I had to call him, and he said that he was in the gym, and then it was just a lot. It was a mess. It's two people on two different schedules right now, but we finally got this conversation going. I'm ready to get into it. My guy Envy just dropped a single, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the single out. You know what I'm saying? It's called Feels Good. It's on all platforms right now, man. You know what I mean? It's doing pretty well.
I heard the joint. I shared it on my Instagram page and my Facebook page, but I need you to tell them your inspirations and whatnot to making that song, who produced it, you know, what got you in the flow, you know, just tell me how that song came about.
So, I'm currently working on a little EP right now, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, when you get in album mode, you kind of live in you just live in the studio. So I was just, you know, going through some beats. My man Carlos Capone, I know he's the go-to. Like if I'm not inspired by certain production, there's a handful of producers I can hit up to get that feeling. You know what I'm saying? And my man Carlos Capone hit me up, sent me the beat. As soon as I heard it, it was just a vibe. It was a vibe, and just kind of dived into it. It really wasn't nothing to it, but the beat felt just real good, and it was just one of them feel-good joints. So just kind of did it on the spot, you know what I'm saying? And just kind of let the beat take over, and we just went from there.
When did you make it?
So we did this joint about a few months ago.
So you got the EP you're working on now, but the reason why I asked when did you make it, because I see a lot of artists, you know, rushing projects out right now because of the quarantine situation we're going through. So where does that fall with your EP release date?
So I'm not an artist to rush anything because, you know, you tend to rush things and the people could tell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People could tell if it's not a full thought out project or if it's just something that, you know what I'm saying, you put together. So that's not what I'm going for here. So I'm really taking my time with this one. I'm really gathering my thoughts and everything I've been going through, and you know, just want the music to feel right. You know, I don't want to put an album together and have it be like, you know, here go my radio song, here go my female song, here go my East Coast and my West Coast song, boom. Because then it's just, it don't sound right. It doesn't flow. So I want this to be kind of like a, you know, you get the picture. If you hear this album, you'll be able to tell like what I'm feeling, what I'm going through at that particular moment in my life. So I'm taking my time on it, man. You know, make sure it's right.
Oh, yeah. It makes all the sense. I can appreciate that more because now I get an actual project from you and not a project from time. You know what I'm saying? Not because you were rushed to do it or because it wasn't something that you felt that you would have put out if it was all you. So that's good. What's the name of the project?
So we calling it Look What You Made Me.
What You Made Me?
Just the title. Yeah, Look What You Made Me.
Okay.
And so that right there in itself kind of justifies what the music is going to be, you know what I'm saying? So it's just going to be something deep, man. It's going to be something good. It's going to be something meaningful. It's therapeutic, I would like to say.
Okay.
I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited to give people something different that's already happening right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of the music kind of sounds the same and everything, and you know, we got to do what we do.
When is the last time you released the EP?
My first project was called Street Fame, and that was out. I did that about 7 years ago. You know,
okay.
About 7 years ago, and that right there, man, that had like 21 joints on there. You know what I'm saying? And that was my first one. That's the only one I've put out since now. But I went through some things in between that. You know, I went through some personal things, some speed bumps, so to say, that kind of held me back. And but we back, man. We here. So
you from the East Coast, right?
Man, I'm from everywhere. Nah, but I'm out here, man. I'm in Phoenix.
Okay.
South Phoenix.
We met in a very quick, fast situation. We really never got a chance to really interact with each other. I met you at the Not Your Average Showcase event.
That's because you out here working, man. So you keep moving. It's hard to really get to you.
Well, it ain't even. I remember it was March 10th or March 11th, and we did the Not Your Average Showcase event.
March 10th.
Yeah, you did that joint.
March 10th with you.
Yep, and you won that joint. And
I won that joint.
Yeah. And right when we were about to get into, what was next and everything like that, the virus situation.
Quarantine.
Yeah, we quarantined and we locked up and we can't really come outside and play no more. And the thing was, you won the last one. Do you ever think about that?
I didn't. You know what's crazy? I think I heard in one of your interviews with another artist, and I think you asked him like, that was your last performance. Would you have done anything different if you knew that was your last performance? And that's a good question, being the situation, you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like I would have done anything different. I would have never thought that was going to be my last show as of late, because I actually had 2 shows booked within March, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you had to join at the end of the month. Then was that a Respect the Underground joint, or I'm thinking of something else?
I had another show that was going to be headlining over there, Phoenix Hip Hop Festival, with Respect the Underground and Justice and Icon, and shout out to them guys and Blaze and everybody too.
I'm gonna ask you the right way, because I've been asking all the artists. If you knew that was your last show, would you have done anything different?
I wouldn't have done nothing different, man. I wouldn't have done nothing different because
you won.
I would have done something different. No, aside from that, it's just because every time I perform, I give it my all. You know what I'm saying? I lay it out there every time. It's the Mamba mentality, you know?
Yeah.
That's the RP Kobe, but that's what it is. You know what I mean? I don't have effort. You know, I give it. I go out there, I do what I do.
How are you? I mean, obviously you just left the gym, so I know you're staying healthy as you as an individual, but how is Envy doing? What is Envy doing to get by these days as an artist?
Man, I mean, just, we all go through things, so just my personal things that I go through, I use that as motivation, you know what I'm saying? And you guys, when you guys hear the EP, you guys will hear what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I use those as inspirations. I use my personal life as inspiration. I use my struggles as inspiration. I use anything that could spark some fire. I use it. You know what I'm saying? So I use this time wisely, man. This is a time to blueprint what anybody wants to do and just kind of do some self-reflect and things of that nature.
We spoke about EP. We spoke about what inspired the song that you just heard. We talked about a lot. But is it a music video for this song coming out?
Yo, the video is out now, matter of fact.
Okay.
You can go watch that thing right now. You could go to my YouTube. My YouTube link is in my link in my profile on the IG. Excuse me. So you could go watch the video now, or you could just go follow my page. It's V602. And you know what I'm saying? I got it up there as well. So we're working, man, you know?
Now remember, follow him on Instagram. It's Envy602. For anybody that didn't hear that and you just want to remember where to go to check out my guy Envy. He got an EP coming out. When the EP coming out?
I don't want to give an exact date because of the, things going on, quarantine and all that. So some things got pushed back, obviously. But it'll be coming out. It'll be coming out real soon. I want to say before mid of this year, it'll be coming out, man. So we just working, make sure the music is right. In between time, before I release, while I'm working on this EP, I will be putting out singles. I will be putting out visuals, and these may not even be on the EP. These are just going to be entrees that you guys could go ahead and snack on while I'm cooking up the main dish. You feel me?
We're going to get into some more music. You tuned in to your boy DJPest, a.k.a. the bad guy, right here on Uchoice Radio. I was just on the phone with my guy, Envy. Make sure you go follow him. Make sure you go stream that Feels Good track out right now on everything, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to music at. You can listen to
music,
that.
Tidal.
All that. all that. It's nasty, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you go check out my guy Envy. This is Uchoice Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest internet radio station on the planet.
Even the other radio stations are tuning in.
Your choice, your music. Uchoiceradio.com.